Lockhart. A couple of fascinating facts first up. The first Yeti to play for Scotland. The first mammal to play for Scotland. And only the second hairiest man ever to play for Scotland, beaten only by George Salmond. He's had 20 ducks for Scotland, only beaten by Colin Smith. But I have to say on that point, I've got 17 and I've still got a couple of years left I hope, so there's a good chance I'll take that record in time. But let's hope not. He took 6 catches in an innings against the UAE, a record of catches taken in innings he shares with Colin Smith. He's a record second wicket partnership with George Reefer of 229 against the Earl of Arundel's 11 in 1996. And he's one of the more brainy members of the team. Thanks, Leach, yes. Dougie's a guy who lived, slept and breathed cricket. He was a real cricket tragic. He loved talking about the game, he loved playing the game, and he always played with emotion and passion when he played for Scotland. Although he batted in many positions for Scotland, I always saw Dougie as a traditional opener. Guys in the ilk of Ian Phillip and Bruce Patterson, guys who are happiest when they're at the crease just batting for hours on end. Saying that though, Dougie did bat in many positions for Scotland. I remember he batted at 5 in one game against Derby in 2005 where we were in real trouble. The top order had collapsed, surprisingly enough. we were 40 for 4 and Dougie came in and hit a brilliant unbeaten 88 to get us to what ended up as a tied game, but from the position we were in, a great result. Another of Leachy's fascinating facts, which I think is very apt for Dougie, in scoring his 151 against Canada, he achieved a Scottish record of balls faced, 361. Which, to be honest, for Dougie is probably just a couple of hours in the shed, but an amazing effort all the same. And I think it was very apt for a man who derives so much pleasure from hitting cricket balls. So Dougie was a true servant of Scottish cricket, a man who devoted so much time to his game and always played with emotion and heart when he played for Scotland. A real soldier. Although I'm sure Volvic shareholders will also be very sad to hear of his retirement from regular exercise. Ladies and gentlemen, Dougie Lockhart.
Okay, Dougie, tell us about your 3 favourite moments for Scotland.
I think the first one which stands out is definitely the Intercontinental Cup final in 2004, which was the first associate tournament that Scotland had won at that time. Tony Judd had come in as coach, and I think it was really important at that time that we really sort of made a mark to be the top associate nation, and just the second half of the 2004 season against the counties, we started to play more consistently, and then just when we got to Dubai, we just totally dominated that, both the semi-final against Kenya and the final against Canada. Second one, yeah, probably rolling into that was the 2005 ICC Trophy. I think both from a personal point of view and team point of view after what happened in 2001 and missing out on qualification for the World Cup in 2003, I think we really focused on that tournament as a focal point for a lot of our careers. And I think just the age that the team was at, we really all peaked at exactly the right time at the same time, and we played every team off the pitch in that tournament, including Ireland in the final, who were probably had a younger team than we did at that time, but we really showed that we were the dominant team in associate cricket. And the third one, probably from a personal point of view, has to be the 150 against Canada. It was strange getting into that game. I genuinely feared it could be my last game for Scotland. Just to go out there sort of against the odds and battle through a really tough first hour or so, and just been able to bat all day. It was the first and only time that I've batted for a whole day in a first class game, and it made all the hard work and the hours spent in the nets worthwhile. So that was, to get that big score on the board was probably my personal high point. But it's been a great journey, and we've been through a lot, but I've enjoyed every minute of it.